จ้าสวัสดีค่ะทุกคนพูดแรงไม่ได้ค่ะพระอาจารย์สอนธรรมอยู่พระอาจารย์สอนธรรม
Just right now, everybody is offering the generosity of attention. Everybody's paying attention to each other, to what's happening up here, but also to each other. And also the generosity of the offering
ทุกคนมา
of
ทำบุญวัน
harmlessness.
นี้นะคะสอนธรรม
So by living in a harmless way, this is a great gift. And then of course, the very obvious generosity is to offer something of a material nature, but these are all, to me, they're all equal. They're all equal. And so coming together with this kindness, generosity, peacefulness, dropping any barriers that we might perceive or think of. Yes, and I just find it very delightful, and I understand this was it year 16 or 17? 17 this year. 16. Yeah, 16 years. Yeah. 2007. So think of it. So it's amazing. You know, creating an occasion. Oh God, an occasion for goodness. So I'm just going to make one more invitation for some of the Sangha members to come. So if I could please invite the Sangha,
ฟังพระอา
the
จารย์พูด
monastic
นะ
community,
คะ
to please come to the hall, except for those who are receiving food. Please. So in a few moments, once we maybe get a few more, because I think many members of the resident community are off doing some last minute preparations to make the day more comfortable, more comfortable for all of us. And then we will begin by all of us, those who wish to participate, to pay respects to the shrine by chanting the dedication of offerings and traditional chanting. If you know this chanting, please feel free to join in. This is for everyone. And then we'll pay respects to the senior monk present, which is Ajahn Kuniko today. We are expecting a large carload of male monastics, monks and novices from Amravati. And maybe that's even them rolling in, I don't know. But that's them. Right on cue. So maybe we can pause a few minutes to see if they want to get in here. And it's lovely that, and so we also are joined by several of the women's community. Their car got through the traffic quicker. So there was apparently quite a large accident on the motorway. And so lovely to see Siladara and our cars coming down to join. Thank you very much for coming. Also, we seem to be experiencing British weather at its best. But please do, this is my health and safety speech now. Please do be careful because it's hotter than we're used to here. Not all of us come from hot countries. And so whether we come from a hot country or a cool country, make sure that we all drink enough water, fluid, and be attentive to the sun. And so that we don't hurt ourselves. Really keep hydrating, take care. Because also, when we're having a good times, I don't know about you, but I can often forget to drink. And just keep going. And when we're outside, I'll try not to talk too much. Keep it a little bit more brief. When we go over to the Chedi, to the Ajahn Chah Memorial, there's a lot more shade there. So please utilize the shade. So So when you're having your meal, I know this sounds like obvious things, but nice reminder for all of us, including me. So many hands go into making an event like this possible. And this is also part of the international aspect and part of the cooperation, cooperating, working together. And this affects really so many areas of our life. We don't live in a bubble. We don't live in a bubble. And whether we're at home with a family or friends, whether we're still in our school years, in school or university, whether we're a working person, whether we're just traveling on an underground or a train, it's around cooperating, making way, being attentive to also the needs of other people. And this is a prime example of this, of people, collaborating and maybe have you considered this? Or should we maybe move this or that? Should we consider making a change? Is that good? Yeah, good. Oh, is this one good? Maybe not this year. And so it's a great collaboration. And I find that a real key feature of these events. And I'm just always, even though I've experienced it for many years now, I'm still always touched, always really moved by seeing it again. And this is a great example that, because when we read the news sometimes, hear the news, and I think it can seem like everything is just going down, 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 down. And some things are going down, but some things are going up. There is goodness in the world. And it's not just here. In all different corners of the world, there are good aspects. Really, people doing wholesome things, people acting in wholesome ways. And this is just, this is a very prime, clear example of that. And it's beautiful and it can inspire us. We should, not ignore this, and to not take it for granted, and to utilize that in our Dhamma practice or our spiritual practice. It's like fuel. It's like fuel for our practice. This is good. It lifts us up, brings us up, and it keeps us moving forward in a good way. I'm just going to ask him to go check. If you could just go to the Vihara and see if Dhammavatthi wants to come right away, or if they're going to take a little break. Yeah. And either way is fine.
Take off your hat.
Okay, here's some of them coming. Okay, welcome. Okay, so do you have Ajahn Dhammananda's full there? It's the seat on the end in the front row. Yeah, thank you. You made it. Just. Well, these are all monks from Amaravati. And also all from Amaravati. So. There you go. Yeah, there's people who, from the lay community, who have been coming here for decades, and helped create this. If any of you have ever seen the photos or heard the stories or read the book, Chithurst was not always like this. as Prasit was reminiscing yesterday, the house, you could see the stars from the house. So from the basement, you could see all the way through to the sky on one side of the house. There was no roof. Floors had caved in. There was what, stables or coach house, stables. This wasn't like this. Back behind where our nursing facility for the male monastic community, that was there was a pigsty and a granary, where they would keep the grain. And now it's this a very suitable place for either having senior monks stay or monks living upstairs or to nurse somebody as well. And now we have a very suitable building for the male monastic community. This has all completely changed the house, for those of you who have seen it. And it was a great part done with volunteer effort because there was no money. And just through the kindness and generosity and all the things that I was mentioning, look at what we've got. So those of us who came along later, like me, we are the benefactors. We weren't working 10 or 12 hours a day for 5 years to enjoy this. And I'm not saying this for any other reason, just for us to, it's good for us to recollect that these things are born out of generosity, and born out of the labor of love, of faith in the teachings, to create a place suitable. And now all of us, we're still maintaining it. When I see people out here helping every day, it's just to keep it going, we have to fix something or create something new. And this is another beautiful example, a very beautiful example of this goodness in the world. Ajahn Dhammananda, thank you so much for coming. Please. I think once Ajahn Dhammananda gets settled, we can then begin ceremonial aspects. Hello, welcome. Please, there's a label on your seat. So. Okay, we can begin now by paying respects to the shrine and chanting the dedication of offerings.
ตอนนี้จะไปใส่บาตรกันนะคะทุกคนนะพระอาจารย์